Alright guys, so we are here at USC, and today's video I kind of wanted to make it something special and kind of walk through you guys the process of what it's like to make a film here at USC, and especially here at the School of Cinematic Arts. So pretty much we're kind of doing our finals right now. Obviously, being a film major is a lot different than a lot of other majors where, you're not sitting down taking an exam or taking a test, you're actually creating something, especially within our trio since we're all divided into each 3 people. And we have our own roles. So one person is the director writer, you have producer editor, and then you have the cinematographer. So the first weekend, which was 2 weeks ago, I was the cinematographer. Last weekend I was the producer editor, so right now I'm pretty much still editing for one of my trio members' projects. And then this upcoming weekend I'm actually the director writer for my own project. I kind of wanted to walk you guys through the process of what we have to do. So pretty much last week we finalized getting our locations. Obviously it's a lot different than what I used to do, especially with my YouTube channel and a lot of the short films that I did, since I would pretty much just go to any location that I'd want, just shoot there and just submit it, since I didn't really care about the permit process and all that. But it's obviously a lot different here at the school because they definitely do take permits very seriously and wanting to make sure that you have all the safety precautions taken care of. So we got our locations, we got all of our permits signed, so that's pretty much good. And then we also met up with all of our actors, made sure that their availability is good as well. So when it comes to making films, a lot of it comes to pre-production. Pre-production is easily one of the most important, if not the most important thing when it comes to making a film, because if you do not prepare for your film, especially when it comes to production, you're really going to be screwed over. It's going to be a nightmare to deal with it, especially on set, because time is money. You definitely want to make the most of it while you can. So you definitely want to do as much preparation as possible. I feel like everything's been going pretty smooth. My producer's been on top of it. My cinematographer, I've been talking to him for getting equipment rentals, so we're pretty much in the process of that. But I feel like after today, everything should be prepared for the 18th. So yeah, honestly, I think I will catch you guys on the 18th. And yeah, just got on production. So very excited for this Friday. So we'll see how it goes. So guys, today is Wednesday, April 16th, and we're pretty much 2 days away from shooting our final project for the semester. So obviously very excited, but also very nervous because I just want to make sure that everything goes to plan. So today on the 16th, I was able to pretty much finalize getting my location set up, knowing that everything that I want to work at my location will indeed work. Since we are trying to get an FBI headquarters scene, we are filming in the control room of one of the stages that are here at USC, and I want to make sure that the TV inside the control room works and also the computers turn on, so that way it looks a lot more realistic when we're actually shooting it. So that is pretty much taken care of. I know that everything will work on the day of the shoot. And also I had to finalize one of my production safety forms, since there is going to be a scene in the film where the FBI director is slapping one of his agents. So obviously if you're going to do any sort of stunt work or anything that could cause harm on set, which obviously we're doing a fake slap scene, so it's there's no physical contact, but of course we have to fill out these forms, pretty much letting them know that our actors are okay with it. Kind of the things that you got to do here at film school, especially here at USC, but that's obviously how it works in the industry. So they are obviously teaching you those skills of how to get yourself ready and kind of embrace working your way towards the industry. But the thing about USC is that it's not only just great for the education and the connections that can get you into the industry, but it's also the connections and the friends that you make here at the school and at the campus. And I will say for my production this weekend, I have to give a huge shout out to my boy Alec for helping to lend out some of his lighting equipment, since he used to work for Aperture, so he has a bunch of Aperture lights. But I really do appreciate it because the equipment that the school gives you is really old, and it's not the most stable. Literally for one of my partners, one of our lights exploded on set, which was not a good thing. So obviously their lights aren't that reliable. So definitely really thankful that my guy is helping me out for my film. So pretty much what we did get was an Aperture 200X. We got a couple of Aperture 120D Mark IIs. We have a RGB tube light from Amaran. We have some soft boxes. So definitely we can really control the way how we want to light our work and pretty much light our production. So definitely it's gonna be a lot of fun to kind of figure out how we want to light our locations and kind of get the mood and the vibe of what we want. So very excited for that. But again, just have to give a huge shout out to my boy Alec. However, before we continue today's video, this video is brought to you by the company that sent me this product pretty much today in the mail, literally 2 days before my shoot, and we're actually going to be using this product on my shoot. So I'm very excited to use it. Anyways, let's get inside this box. So guys, in today's video, it is in fact brought to you by Neewer. Now for those who don't know the company Neewer, these guys make some incredible video accessories, especially when it comes to lighting, tripods, camera sliders, you name it. These guys make some great accessories for you. The nice thing about Neewer is that they are known for making budget-oriented accessories accessories, but still high quality. So even for me, when it comes to Neewer products that I own, like when it comes to the C-stands that I have back in Sacramento, literally they are made by Neewer. So definitely I highly recommend checking out Neewer, especially if you are looking for some video or photo accessories. But for today's video, Neewer did send me their DL400. This is pretty much a camera slider, but it's a little bit different because this is actually very similar to an RC car. You can put a full-fledged mirrorless camera on here. You can put a GoPro, you can put a 360 camera, you can put a lot of different options on this thing and get some really unique and versatile shots. So without further ado, let's take it out of the box. And here we have, whoa, this thing is a lot bigger than I thought. This is actually really cool. Okay, so already right off the bat, I can tell that they already provide you a GoPro mount. Like again, the thing is like Neewer doesn't have to do these things, like they don't have to give you these things, but it's really cool that they're just giving you some extra accessories for lending out their equipment. So in here we have a USB-C to USB-A cable, so obviously if you want to charge your battery, but we also do get a really, this is honestly like one of the coolest phone mounts that I've seen, because not only is it like a horizontal mount that you can like put your phone horizontally, but you can also twist it and put your phone vertically. So this is actually probably one of the best phone mounts that I've ever gotten from one of these products. So I mean, Neewer is definitely innovating and they're giving you a lot of great stuff with their products. So this is really, really cool. So Neewer does provide you their own branded NP-F750s. So that is really cool. And this thing is also rechargeable via USB-C. So that's why they give you that USB-A to USB-C cable, so you can actually charge these batteries, which is really cool. And the thing is that I believe Neewer also has the DL, it's either the DL200 or the DL300, but it is the version that they made before this one. And the issue about that one was that it only had a built-in battery, so it's not something that you could like hot swap in terms of battery life. So it's really cool on the DL400, which is the upgraded version of the DL, I think it's the DL300 if I'm not mistaken. So it's really cool that the upgraded version of the DL300 actually does have a removable battery, so you can pretty much just lock it into place. And yeah, we already have battery life to the vehicle itself. You can go back, you can go forward, and also this body actually turns in certain degrees. There's actually like a wheel right here, I don't know if you guys can see, but it actually shows the degree of which you can actually turn this vehicle inwards, and you can get some curved shots as well. So that's a cool thing about dolly shots, and that even like regular dollies, like for those that I've seen on film sets, usually you can either get dolly tracks that are either straight, or you can get dolly tracks that are curved. So the fact that you can do the same thing with this vehicle is also really cool. So the way that you can control it is that there are buttons on the dolly vehicle itself that you can kind of control it manually, or the best way to do it is actually to download their application on your phone, and you can actually control it wirelessly via your phone. I'm pretty sure it's probably either connected through Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, but yeah, you can manually control it there, and you can actually set A and B points. So if you want your dolly to start at a certain point and you want it to end at a certain point, you can pretty much program the dolly track to do that as well. So again, huge shout out to Neewer for sending me out their DL400, and we are going to be putting it to the test this Friday on the 18th. This week is definitely nerve-wracking, but also very excited. I mean, I'm going to be working with my friends because all my friends are pretty much going to be my actors in my film. So it is going to be a really fun time, and again, very excited for the 18th. So I'll catch you guys either tomorrow or Friday, depending if I can film the rehearsals or not. So I'll see you then. So it has officially been a wrap with my final film for my first semester at USC for the School of Cinematic Arts. Honestly, so grateful I was able to make this film. I kind of had this idea in mind for the past few months, and it was really cool that I was able to execute it pretty much almost exactly how I wanted. And it was really cool that I got to make it with some of my close friends here at the School of Cinematic Arts. So for me, I truly enjoyed my time working on that film, and especially just being as a solo director and really just focusing on that aspect. It was really cool because I kind of got to cultivate the experience for not only just the actors, but also my crew. You know, I'd have my cinematographer working on framing and also lighting. My producer would be pretty much helping out my cast here and there, and also helping me with any additional tasks that I have. Huge shout out again to Neewer for sending out their Neewer DL400 for me to test out. This thing has been really cool. Obviously, we didn't use it for a ton of shots because obviously I wanted to focus on the story of the film, but we did get that one specialty shot of the FBI director pretty much walking into the room, and it was really cool to kind of get that low angle perspective, but also it was really cool to get that smooth motion as well. When it comes to my overall conclusion and my overall review on the DL400 is that it is still pretty limited in terms of the things that you can do. Now obviously if the DL400 went a lot faster, then there's a lot more variability and a lot more use cases that you can use the DL400. Of course, being able to kind of see some of the footage that I got out of my iPhone, kind of seeing some of the B-roll that we got from the Axton CineView Master 4K, it was really, really cool because there was no like jitterness or like, you know, the camera wasn't moving. So this thing is really, really stable. And of course, when you pair that with image stabilization, whether it's from your smartphone or your mirrorless camera, it's just going to get you really stable shots. And I think my personal favorite feature of the DL400 is the fact that you can rotate the degree of the angle, because not only can you get a straight path just forward and back, you can actually get those curved shots like a curved dolly. So it's really cool, and you can just be really creative with this thing. So again, the fact that this thing is under $250 to pretty much around $200, I think is honestly a really good deal. This semester overall at USC has been a true blast, and definitely enjoyed my time here at this university and just being able to learn so many different aspects, because obviously, you know, for me, I learned a lot about filmmaking through YouTube, you know, through creators such as Peter McKinnon, Mark Bone, Matty Poya, Danny Verts. Like, there's so many different filmmakers on YouTube that I've been able to learn things like cinematography and lighting and framing, composition, editing, things like that. But especially when you get like really like close hands-on experience with different faculty members and professors, like really diving deeper into how to solely be a director, how to solely be a cinematographer, producer, editor. Like, there's so many different facets that I didn't fully understand just yet, or never really got the concept of. And especially when you get to work in a trio, you really get to focus on individual tasks yourselves. Like, for one project, you can solely focus on being a cinematographer, so really just focus on your shot list, framing, color, how you're gonna, you know, kind of create the mood and the tone of the film. You know, as an editor, how are you gonna edit it? What kind of music are you planning to have? What kind of cuts are you planning to have? Like, different creative thoughts that you're gonna have in the post-production aspect. And especially learning more about directing, I never really got to be a full-on director in the past. Obviously, I've directed, you know, my cast and my talent in my short films and, you know, some of the music videos I've done, but I never got to like fully just be a director solely. So it was really cool, especially on this last film, on my project, that obviously I did work a little bit with the camera, but of course I was mainly just focusing on the overall story and the performance of my cast. And it was really cool just to get that hands-on experience with them. So definitely very excited for the future with my time here at USC, and of course hopefully for future projects and just jobs in the future that I'm very excited to get into. Definitely, if you guys want to know more about my experience here at USC, you know, just things that I've been doing here at my time, and of course kind of what I'm planning to do in the future with my time here at USC, definitely let me know down in the comments below. I'm more than happy to respond to you guys. And that is going to do it for us on this video. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Take it easy. Peace.